la Mzansi. It's going to be a hot day in the big city. Super M, anytime, Gap Filla. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back. Happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody. Welcome back. We've got a delicious recipe about to start right now, so let me get into it. Hope your Thursday's been going well, because mine has been really, really good.
Yes, it's been great. Thirsty I am.
But you're about to quench our thirst, right?
Yes, yes.
What's going on over there? Because I'm going to do the muffins over here.
Yes.
I'll give you a step-by-step, but I'm interested to see what you're doing over there.
I'm going to make like a milky tea with
Okay.
Super M. So first of all, I'm going to heat this up, and then you can start on that side. So I'm just going to add some of this vanilla-flavoured
Okay, perfect.
Super M in here.
Awesome.
Deliciously warm.
Lovely. I'm actually getting our muffins ready here. They're just basic cinnamon muffins, or rather vanilla muffins, and I've put in some cinnamon in there because you did mention you've got cinnamon in your tea. So I was like, why not just zhuzh it up a bit as well? So I've got some flour in there, I've got some sugar, I've got some salt, as well as some cinnamon powder as well. And then those are our dry ingredients.
Yes.
You know, with baking, I'm learning slowly but surely. With the baking, dry ingredients one side, wet ingredients on the other side. So I've got my dry ingredients done, sorted. I'm going to start with our wet ingredients. And over here, to replace normal milk, we've got our delicious flavored Super M milk.
That vanilla, it's so delicious. When you open it, you can smell it. That beautiful taste.
And the perfect thing is it's not too strong.
Yeah.
You can taste that it's vanilla, but it's not overly infused in there. It's actually perfect.
And it's one of the big secrets when you're making muffins or any baking is first mix the wet ingredients and then pour it into the dry ingredients. And then my other secret is with mixing muffins is I've got a number 12 in my head.
Okay.
I was born on the 12th and I've got the number 12. So I only stir it 12 times.
Because
otherwise you overmix it.
Perfect.
And you know what happens to an overmixed muffin? He doesn't like it.
Interesting, actually. My mom is actually born on the 12th as well. Which month?
June, next month. I hope you're going to bake me a cake.
Yeah, wow. Actually, I should. That's what should be my duty. In place of, because I don't know if I'm going to see my mom, I think you'll take that gift this time. All right, so I've mixed up my wet ingredients over here, and then we're going to go in to our dry ingredients. And like you mentioned, I'm going to fold it 12 times.
12 times. Please try that. Like
Let me try and count as I go. So there we go. Wet ingredients, because that's, I think, the main difference with baking bread and baking other baked goods like cookies and cakes. You don't want to overmix. With the bread and stuff, you want to mix it thoroughly so you can activate the gluten and stuff. But here, you don't want that. You don't want it to be too bound and stuff like that. I'm not even counting. I hope you
I'm on 8. I've counted.
Thank you.
You know what? Even if you still see a bit of flour,
That's
raw
perfectly
flour,
fine.
it's perfect.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Awesome stuff. So I've...
11.
This is the last one. Better get it right. Okay,
what
awesome.
does it look like? Okay,
could use
a few more.
Another few. Okay, cool. So I'm getting almost done with my mixing here. It looks like it's not overmixed. It still looks normal.
Yes, yes.
Obviously, anyone that wants to replicate this as well can definitely go onto our website and get the ingredients, the recipe, everything over there. Even for our delicious tea that you're making over there, just go on to www.espresso.co.za. It already looks pretty, and that teacup, I have to say, can I borrow those if you don't mind?
So all these recipes can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. But Polly, did you know about stirring a tea? Stirring tea. So I called you Polly again. What's going on to me?
It's okay, we're almost twins.
I know. Because it's such a society thing in England, you mustn't make a noise when you drink tea.
Oh, really?
And when you stir, you must just go like this, very politely and very nice, just like that.
Is there a reason behind it?
Because it doesn't make a noise and it must be elegant. And do you know the thing about the finger, the pinky?
Funny enough, when I do that with the pinky, I can hardly hold my cup, so I have to use pinky, thumb, everything.
Like claw to it. No, the aristocrats drink it like that, the royals, with a pinky. And then normally the people on the street drank it like this.
Ah, the peasants.
The peasants. But Polly, and to me,
yes,
we are royal.
We are.
So our pinkies
royals.
will be in the air always.
So our muffins mix is already in the baking dish, But you did mention something as well, that it is easier to use an ice cream scoop, right?
Yeah.
Because it also makes sure that everything is level and so you're putting the exact same amount instead of one muffin being bigger than the other.
Yeah.
And you also did give me another tip. You said that if the temperature of the oven is too high, then you see that peak in the muffin, which you do not want.
Like a pyramid.
All right.
You don't want a pyramid.
Ours are actually going into the oven at 180 degrees.
Yes.
I'm going to bake them. And another trick that I'm slowly learning, to make sure that our muffins are perfectly baked, or any cake for that matter, you can put it in a skewer and just poke it into the center. If it still comes out with some batter, then it means it's not ready.
Yes.
But obviously, listen to the recipe. If the recipe says it calls for 30 minutes, then give it 30 minutes first. And then check. All right.
And then remember, always in the center of the oven.
Always in the center.
Center of the oven. But I see you've done it right. And then my mom, you know, the younger people, everybody these days use this spray, the non-stick spray.
Yes.
But the way I grew up is just you take a piece of your butter, if you buy butter, foil or whatever, and you just butter it from the inside, but that is not all because it's still going to stick. So what you do is you just take a little bit of flour and you put it in your little tin and then you just move it around like this. So it actually can like cover the whole base. You'll see now. And let me tell you, if you put something in there now, sister, it's not going to stick at all.
You are literally the alchemist of baking. So we're definitely having a baking session very soon after this lockdown. I'm coming to your place. We're baking everything from bread to cookies to everything that can be baked, basically. But that trick is actually very interesting because my grandmother, when she used to bake, let me not say we, because I never did the baking. I just ate the batter. But she used to do the exact same thing you did, minus the flour, of course. And it still came out very well. But I think it makes sense because then you've got double
the layers.
Perfect. But anyway, like I said, anyone who'd like to get this recipe, head on over to www.afternoonexpress.co.za to get your hands on this lovely recipe. Cheers.
All of Zanzi. It's going to be a hot day in the big city. Super M. Anytime Gap Filla.
Made with love by Clover.